Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eliblood Kennels coming at you with another video. I still got this pretty female here for sale. Right here. There she go. There she go. She's $1,000 US. And she's waiting on one of you guys to come get her. Come on, girl. Get out of here and run around. She ain't gonna do nothing but mess with me. Okay. Ow. Okay. There she go. But she bothering me, y'all. Okay. Go play. There she go, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000. I'm gonna focus the video on her. That's her mom and daddy over there. Beautiful mama and daddy. Y'all look good. Look at Trish looking like a winner. Stop digging, Sheena. Get out from over there. Sheena, move. I'm gonna focus the video on the one for sale. Cause y'all already know Tresh, he had stud for $1,500. I already got a young man out of Oklahoma coming to visit me soon for a stud service. Cause he loved that blood. And is here waiting on him. $1,500. Your female have to have a negative brucellosis test. And then we can breed. Got to have that negative brucellosis test. Stop, girl. There go the beautiful one for sale right here. I call her Kiana. But you can name her what you want, but I call her Kiana. Here she go. Right here. And she's $1,000. And she's a year old and she's beautiful. She already had one heat. So the second heat she'll be ready to go. She's beautiful. She reminds me of her granddaddy, Eli Jr. Exactly. She's beautiful, guys. And she's very smart. Like I said before in earlier videos, she's an escape artist. And she's beautiful. She's very smart, so don't underestimate her. She freak you out how smart she is. So don't underestimate her because she is like Houdini. And for the young generation don't know who Houdini was, he was an escape artist. That should be her name, Houdini. But she's beautiful. And she's $1,000 US. And she's heavy Eli. On top of some good, heavy Bolio Zeke, y'all. $1,000. I'm giving her away at that price. Okay, and I got, the main man, Micah. Future stud here at Eliblood Kennels. Double Eli Jr. Hey, baby. Double Eli Jr. Double Bolio Zeke. Line bred off of brother and sister breeding. Heavy on everything. I'm excited. He a year. He almost 13 months. So I'm going to see what he throw. Probably breed him when he around 2.5, 3, maybe. Lord willing, whatever come first. And then I got, Tretch over there. He 5. I got to take him and put him on ice. I definitely got to do that. Sheena, I said get from over there. Girl, get your butt from over there. She like antagonizing Tretch. Look. She know he on the chain, so she kind of don't dig over there either, Sheena. Hey, get from over there. She like to dig. She got this digging thing going on. Okay. What you doing over there, little girl? She over here messing with stuff. That's why I say you gotta watch her. She's something else. Girl, what you doing over here? Get your butt from over here. Oh, what you doing? What you got going on? You over here hiding. Get from over here. Bye. Go. She knows she done something. What you done? Get your butt from over here. Bye. Go, bye. She lingering. She done something. She's smart. I'm telling you. She could do everything but talk to you. But, yeah, that's her. $1,000 US. Miss Kiana is what I call her. Oh, okay. I'll leave my shovel way over. Okay. Get from over here. Say get from over here, girl. Go ahead on now. Her and her brother. Yeah. I like when her and her brother interact. All he thinking about is breeding. That's all he thinking about. I got to go get the pooper scooper, y'all. Hey, Sheena. What over here doing? And her brother, they interacting right there. I like to see her brother go at it because they used to beat him up when he was little. Now they kind of know the hierarchy of the pride now. He the alpha over here now. So now they bow down to him. But when they was coming up, when they turned on at 9 months, they were beating his butt. But now, when they go in his change space, they bow down to him. They be submissive to him. See him? They don't try him. That's awesome. Hold on, y'all. I got to pick up something. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, interacting, seeing them interact with each other now is totally different than 6 months ago. Because see, he's a alpha male. So now the interaction different. They submissive to him now. They used to be aggressive towards him, but now that he older, and I guess they breeding age, you know, the female be submissive to him now. It's a deep dynamic in nature. If man only can understand that. The man is the head of the house, not the woman. And see the alpha male right there. See the alpha male? She's submissive to him because when they was young, you know, they wasn't. They was beating him up, jumping on him. But now that he older and they moving into adulthood, she's submissive to her and her sister. Yep, that's how it's supposed to be though. God intended that. The man to be the head and the woman to be the subordinate and submissive to the man. But Satan got this world all backwards. So, because in the scriptures, it says that the woman, we wasn't made for the woman's sake, but Eve was made for our sake. So when these women be talking about they boss bees and all this stuff like that, and all this stuff going around, feminism, toxic masculinity, and all that stuff is created by the devil to divide the families. No house that's divided against each other can stand. So we can learn a lot from the animal kingdom because they actually do what God says. Human beings, we don't do what God says. We go against everything He says. We don't follow His rules. That's why I stay in the Bible, because the Bible teaches you these things. But you can look at it in nature. Even in the lion pride, the lioness go out and hunt. The male hunt too sometime, but the lioness know he the head of the pride, so she go gather the food for the children and everything. And he keep and the lion protect the pride, from other lions that come and try to take over the pride. So he like the protector of renegade lions that try to come and take over the pride. So it's always a patriarch. It's always a matriarch, but neither work without each other. The man can't work alone, and the woman can't work alone. We need each other. But I hear these young ladies now. I'm an old cat now. I've been married 30 years, so I already know. And my wife know her role, so I ain't even got to tell her because she already know it. I hear the young girls. I be on YouTube sometime listening to the young girls. That's my baby. That's Miss Ursa right here. She a keeper. She ain't no joke. And them two over there. What they into over there? Look at these two. Freaking frack over there. But get your. I know where you going. Get your butt over from over there. How about y'all just get from over there? I know where she was going. She thinks she's smart. I know what you was doing, little girl. You think you smart. She is smart though. But I can't make her think that. Come on, move, Sheena. Go. Oh. But anyway, she trying to ease by something I don't want her to do. That's why she looked at me before she tried to go around that corner. But yeah, and eagles, bald eagles, when they get a mate, you choose a mate, they be mates for life, like a monogamous married couple. That's why I say you could take examples from nature. God showing you what it's like in nature. But humans, you have a choice, so we do instantly do the wrong thing. We don't never come out the womb and then just do right because of that sin of Adam. But, you know, we naturally do something against God. We always do that. But the animal kingdom, they don't. They do what God made them to do. But anyway, I ain't going to get off on a political rant because I could talk y'all head off about this toxic, what they call it, toxic masculinity, and make me laugh every time I hear it. I don't even know what that means. It's toxic to be a man, but Obama could get on there and say it's okay for a kid, a man, to be in the house with his son. To be in the house with his son. Listen to what he said. To be in the house, be his son, be a strong man for his son, but he also need to go out and find a gay mentor. so he can know what it's like around all social constructs. That's the devil out of hell. I never really was a fan of that brother. I mean, I got to love everybody. I'm a Christian, but I never was a fan of that brother. And what he basically telling you is that even though you got a strong father, man, and I don't care about color, all that color, racism, that's of the devil too. Don't get me started on that. But whether a man, a father, son, and anything got a strong male in the house, he said go find a gay mentor so you can know what it's like to be a part of that world. Where they do that at, y'all? That's what I'm saying. It's reminiscent of Sodom and Gomorrah. But yeah, I'm going on a political rant, y'all. Don't get me started. Because I actually don't watch the news. I don't watch none of that stuff. I don't be on them websites where they try to give you information. I just read the Bible every day. Every single day I read the Bible. And I spend hours in Bible study. And the Bible is better than CNN. The Bible is better than any news platform or any informational platform you ever want to be on. Just get you a living Bible. If you can't understand the Hebrew text or the Old text, get you what I call a living Bible. It's in layman text, and it actually explains everything going on in the world today. From Genesis to Revelations. Genesis 1 to Revelations 22. It explains everything. You don't need the news if you got the Bible. But I don't watch the news though. It's not. I used to work down there, around law enforcement and everything, and they said, and they did it. It proved the fact one time that the news is 99% designed to keep you in fear, to keep you buying things, to make you think the whole world is murderers and a certain all cops are bad and all that old crazy stuff. That's PR. That gets your hearts and minds and get people divided. You divide a house, you can conquer it. If the house solidified, you can't conquer it. In the scriptures, the Holy Scriptures say, a house divided against itself cannot stand. That's why they trying to make masculinity toxic. So the woman feel like she could be the man and the wife and the husband at the same time. How can a woman seriously raise 3 boys without a man around? That's kind of impossible. That ain't what God planned either. Because she don't know what it's like to be a man. She could be a strong woman and a mother, but she still need a male in the house like God planned it. And I ain't talking about all these different kind of men you don't vet. You just get online and meet them and bring them around your children. I ain't talking about that foolishness. I'm talking about an actual husband in the house. Before you have children, you guys have to seriously vet that person out like a background check for a job. Watch who you lay down and procreate with, because that DNA is 50% of your child. You don't know what it is, and vice versa with fellas too. You don't know what kind of woman that is, and vice versa with the ladies. You don't know what kind of dude that is. So be careful. Everybody make mistakes, but you got to learn young. A lot of stuff I wish I had a lot of OGs to tell me. That's why I got 5 children. I got 2 girls and 3 men. And they all grown, but I stayed with that size 12 up they behind. I didn't play with them. You know what I mean? So you got to stay on that. A man got to be there to do that. Not out like Obama say, finding gay mentors. You got to be there as a man, not something that God is against. God against homosexuals. Read your Bible. That's an abomination to him. So why would a man that's already in his home establishing male rules, teaching his children to be a man, why would he tell him to go find something that's an abomination to God? Why would he do that? What kind of man? And people look up to Obama. He was a president. So they're going to look up to him. And even though I read the comments online about what he said, a lot of people didn't like it. It's going to be somebody that follow it and think, oh, well, yeah, he's right. No, he's not right. Morally and scripturally. So, but, you know, I'm a father, so I can rant like that. And a grandfather. So, but anyway, I'm back to the dog. She's for sale for $1,000. And sorry about the political rant, but it just, I don't know why I'm saying it. I'm just saying it because I tell you, that Bible teaches you everything. Everything. That's why the Bible says nothing new under the sun. Everything you seeing is not new. It's been done before. Everything been done before. There's nothing new. Anything you say is new, it's been done before. The scriptures don't lie. But anyway, that's my I don't know why I got political. I don't know. But that's how I was raised. I'm old school. I don't play that stuff, man. Because whatever God against, I'm against. All right. Look at her. She look good. She healthy, boy. Dang, boy, she healthy. Don't ease over there. I see where you going. I'm watching. She's still trying to ease over there. She's smart. She keep figuring things out. She trying to ease, but why she turn to go left? Why she go left, y'all? She know I'm standing here with the camera. See, she trying to ease over there. Watch this. I told you. She gonna try to go left and get that stuff I don't want her to get. But she easing, y'all. She hear me talking. She think I'm distracted. Get your behind from over there. I saw you. Nope. Get from over there. See? She was trying to ease over there. She think I'm distracted. Not you, Sheena. That's the mama. Not Sheena. You, slicko. Trying to be a slickster. She tried to ease over. But yeah, everybody, you know, I'm a man of God. I love God. And I love my dogs. I love my family. You know, I don't see how people can mistreat these dogs. They national treasures. Especially if you get the bloodlines, like you get them right. God bless you to get the best bloodlines. That's already been, you know, bred by the best and but bred by the best and, you know, back and forth and stuff. It's pretty good to get it, and it's clean Eli blood on the top. Everybody say that about my blood on the top. They say, boy, you got some clean Eli. I don't know what that mean. I ain't asked nobody yet. But they always say that. Hey, man, that blood, even the dog men say, hey, man, that's clean Eli blood. I don't know what that mean. Maybe somebody could put that in the comments for me, because I don't know what it mean, and I don't want to sound crazy if I say, what clean mean? But they always say that. You got some clean Eli blood. And then the Bolio Z is a bloodline a friend of mine was breeding for like 46 years. So that stuff down there is flawless. It's consistent. It's tight too. I like the way it's tight and the way he traveled to blend those bloodlines. I love it. I see you, girl. I see you. What is you doing? Oh, she over there foraging. But yeah, man, this my baby. I call her Kiana. When you buy her, you can name her what you want. But she been with me a year, so I'm gonna call her Kiana. She don't answer to it or nothing. It's just what I call her. So if you name her Betty Sue, she gonna answer to Betty Sue, because I really didn't name her or nothing, because I knew I ain't got the space for her, you know. But she got all her shots and all her paperwork. She's a beautiful specimen. She's so smart. I'm telling you, you gonna see, whoever buy her, y'all gonna see. If I had the space, I would not let her go, just because I breed her just for her smarts. She worthy of being bred just for her intelligence. The way she figure things out is just amazing. And not to mention, she looked like the grandfather to the pups, Eli Jr., the late Eli Jr. But she's a beautiful hound, man. But the intelligence is off the charts. Einstein smart up there. Einstein, did I say it right? Einstein, yeah. But yeah, these are my babies, and I ain't got the space for her. That's the only thing. And I ain't finna do no more breedings for a while, because I'm a stud tretch out. I got people want to stud the tretch. But he 5.5 years old. I keep him jacked up on fish oil and wheat germ oil. So he's shooting. I stuck him one time, he shot 12 pups. So, but I had 4 pups off of him this last litter when he stuck the Sheena. So it's 4. I'm gonna do that repeat breeding, but I'm gonna wait till, if the Lord will, 2027 to do that one. The fall of that, and that'll be the last time I breed them, because by then I've been on froze tretch sperm. Sheena will be like 8 years old. I won't breed after 8. So that'll be her last litter in 2027, if the Lord's will. So, but that'll be that. And then I'll take Tretch back to Ursa over there in the kennel, Lord willing. And then triple up on that, and then freeze that. I got to preserve that blood, because say I might not want to breed for 10 years. And then I can come along with the... Sheena, stop digging! I knew she was going over there to dig. I got to watch this one, though, because she's trying to play slick right here. She love to dig up. I got to go and fill that hole back in. But yeah, this is my baby here. Soon to be your baby, whoever come get her. Man, she looked good. She turned out amazing, didn't she? Wow. Key, you all right, girl. You look good. You even got them bat ears like your granddaddy. That's what I like. Look, just like he spit her out, the granddaddy. Even got them little things on her. Ooh, she looks so much like him. Genetics is serious. Mike over there laying down. But this is her, y'all. She's $1,000. I got to go and do some grocery shopping. And plus groceries, boy, they so high. Woo! Thank God it's just me. It's just me and the lady of the house. Woo, Lord, because boy, feeding them churn, 9.5 churn. Woo. I'm glad they out. Now we can ask them for money. Because they grown. Yes, Lord. But imagine raising 5 children in this economy. Woo, thank you, Jesus, I had my kids when I did. Now in our 50s, we can just sit back and enjoy the grandchildren, and thank God we ain't got to do that raising the children no more. Because when the grandchildren, we ready for them to go, hey, come get your children. Yes, it's a beautiful thing, y'all. It was a long, hard road, but everything turned out. The children are alive, well, and healthy. They turned out. So, but that's the blessing. Well, my youngest daughter having some problems, but God gonna work them out. It always be the baby. My youngest daughter and my youngest son, they having some problems, but God got their back, because they got a man of God as their father, praying for them. But yeah, that's Miss Key right there. She's $1,000. I really wish I can